Hi. Decided to make another little video to talk about another topic that's pretty important to me and my vision. So that's light, and I wanted to talk about what that actually means to me and what it means to the way of the light, and why it's such a big part of it. So what I wanted to start off by doing is I just simply went onto Google, looked up light, and got a couple of dictionary explanations about what it actually means from a dictionary point of view. And I just wanted to run through them because I feel like they really do actually help explain some of the reasoning behind the concept of light, strangely enough. So, one of the first explanations is something that makes things visible or affords illumination. The second one I wanted to also share is an illuminating agent or source, such as the sun, a lamp, or a beacon. And the other one I also wanted to mention that I thought was interesting is the radiance or illumination from a particular source. So I thought that was quite interesting in terms of what light means to me. So when with the description there, they're talking about from a source. Now, what light means to me and what this is all about for me is about finding that light source within us. So to think of it in sort of those terms is like we've got a little sun or a beacon inside of us. So and that light illuminates from that source. So that's what it's all about. So when I talk about light, I'm talking about someone's very essence or the core of who they are, or even just as simply as just light. You know, we all know how pretty things look when they're illuminated. So, you know, I'm thinking like fairy lights when a garden's lit up with all these fairy lights, and sometimes, you know, the glow of a lamp and, you know, light artwork installations. So light is really quite beautiful. And the concept of the way the light is tapping into that source of beauty inside of us and shining it so that literally people can see it. So people might not see it as light or not perhaps, you know, interpret it that way, but they'll see it in us. So, you know, they will just sense it and they'll just know, and they'll be able to see something, but what it is that source of light shining from within. And I think why it's so important to me is that sometimes, you know, it can get very dark, and that's why we can't really see our way, and there's a lot of disorientation and confusion. So the concept of light and, you know, shining our own light is very empowering, because we've got that source of light and we always have had it, and it's not about someone showing you your light or pointing it out to you. It's about finding it yourself, and sparking it from within, as opposed to finding something from outside and pulling it in to you know, to stoke that fire. It's about, you know, stripping away all the layers inside of us so that the light can shine brighter and bigger. So that's what this concept of light is all about, is light being what everything's made out of. So we're all made out of energy, and we're all made of light as well. And light is really beautiful. And when I talk about it with human beings, it's about their life force and their essence. And what I want to do is just help people to connect deeper, connect more, and to shine that light so that they can live their life, living their truth, and shining that light, because basically they're the only ones in the entire world, universe, cosmos, everything that will ever have that light, and no one else will have it. It won't be duplicated. It won't exist any other way except inside that particular individual. So we all have that, and it's about expressing that in such a way that the light comes out of us and the world itself becomes brighter, because we've contributed to with our light. So that's why I feel so strongly about it. And also, it's also twofold. My vision is when people are working on themselves and that light's coming out and they're living their light and they're shining their light, they will be able to recognise and see the light in others, as opposed to just seeing all bad stuff or negative stuff. You'll still be able to see both, because there's yin and yang in everything, and that's balance. But it's about being able to see that light in others and in the whole world, in nature, and everything that exists. So I've spoken a bit about it before, but that's what happened to me. It was actually after I completed Reiki level 1. I literally just felt like light was everywhere, and I could see it everywhere. I could see it in people. I could see this light pouring out of them, and I could see their beauty, and I also could see their dark side as well. So their yang side. So I could see it all, and it was all balanced. And that's a beautiful way to look at the world, and I just want everyone to be able to see that and to live their lives that way, because the world will be such an amazing place if we can all achieve that. So that's light. And that's not so short version. So yeah, if you're interested more about what I do, you can certainly take a look at my website. The link is underneath here. Yeah, thank you. Bye.